We'll be clearing the atmosphere shortly. Confirm separation in 20.
Confirming 20.
Hit, sir. Good luck.
Thanks.
Release in 3, 2, 1.
Do you always make your approaches upside down?
Hey, Ethan. You know that this view is one of my favorite things about being a pilot? Thought you weren't going to be on station until later today.
You know better than anyone that flying faster than regulation speed is one of my favorite things.
True. So who do I need to get fired for letting you in comms?
That information is classified. But I've got an appointment with her when we get back from our mission.
One of the benefits of being a famous pilot?
Yeah. By the way, here's your flight plan. Where do you see the alien ship with your own eyes? The vids they've been showing don't do it justice.
Whoa. How big is this thing?
It's big. Watch out for secondaries from the alien vessel. Their activity back and forth from the surface has been increasing. CNC is still trying to figure out why.
Copy that. Starting my... Whoa.
I know. Now, little brother, with the whole station watching, could you do me a personal favor? Straighten out your shuttle and try not to hit the large alien ship.
So, I haven't got the wedding announcement yet. Getting cold feet, or finally wising up?
Hey, lay off, Ethan. Not all of us want to be celebrity swingers.
Yeah, I know. Wow, looks like they're sending off another salvo of those pod things. Wonder what they're for. Channel 6 says they contain scanning and storage devices. Looks like we've been visited by a bunch of alien voyeurs. Yeah, well, whatever they are, they make their ship big.
This is Lieutenant Gavin Insom with Lorien Security. We're sending out a wideband again to your onboard Navcom. Please set your receivers to accept incoming and hold on to chatter.
Wow, these new visitors have the brass wound pretty tight. It almost makes me miss wartime. At least then we knew what we were dealing with.
Price set cuts chatter. Further violations will result in the suspension of your charters. Shuttle 329, we need you to enter a final approach vector and dock. We even lit up the hangar for you. That's right, you found it. Give that kid a prize. Just bring it in nice and easy.
This way, sir. This way, sir.
War hero and celebrated playboy.
We're finished loading all the plasma ever since he actually brought it around to the sea.
All agree with high-ranking military analysts entirely upon engineering these.
Still can't believe that that's real business.
I'm just glad it's you.
Hey, little brother. What took you so long?
Ethan.
I hope you're thirsty.
Why?
Because you're dumb and ugly. But I can do something about thirsty. So, what do you have?
I need something fresh. Something with flavor.
A good flavor?
or just a strong flavor?
Good and strong.
Just good. We're both designated drivers.
I can't believe they held up the mission for me.
No, they didn't. It took 3 days to do a complete language dump.
A what?
They have a computer that translates, so we sent them everything ever written in our language so it could learn.
Everything? Doesn't that tell them dangerous things? Like our level of technology?
Their technology is so far ahead of ours, it doesn't matter. If they want to destroy us, we can't stop them.
So what about us? Do we get to go aboard the alien ship?
They better not try to keep us off the first alien ship to visit Edamea.
Unless the legends are true, and Adagio really was destroyed by aliens.
There was never a planet called Adagio, so we're not from it. Good job. Not much dribbling.
It's nice to drink something that wasn't generated from sewage.
What do you think all those fresh fruits grow in?
Oh, excuse me. I thought you were some other war hero suck-up, brother.
I think he wants a fight.
Yeah? Let's see what you got.
Gideon, the co-pilot of the first alien contact party, can't go starting a barroom brawl.
You're sure about that?
Yeah. That's the pilot's job.
Kick him while he's down! Hey, fly babies. Grab a bite, paid for this.
Gideon Wyeth, what are you doing?
Olivia! I'm helping some Marines with their combat training.
You're getting your uniform all dirty.
These guys keep rubbing their blood all over it.
This has gone on long enough. Now they're getting my clothes dirty.
Excuse me, Mum, but I can't kill him if you're in the way.
Excuse me then, I'll move. You see, Gideon, you just have to know how to talk to them. Oh, did I hurt you? Good. You're both so stupid. Getting into a fight when you're on the verge of the most important mission in history. You're due for pre-flight briefing in 10 minutes. But were you coming to look for your fiancé? No. You were making kissy-kissy with a bunch of Marines.
That doesn't mean I love you any less, Olivia.
Yeah, well, he did it for you.
Oh? What? One of them insulted me?
They didn't mention you. Naturally, you had to beat him up.
I'm still mad at you. When you finish your briefing, I'll be in my lab.
I've got a couple of things to do before the briefing. I'll meet you at mission prep.
And remember to keep all of the new Gravistack consoles fully networked.
This way, sir.
The research group is going over your files right now. I got transferred to Lori.
All right, Olsen. I want you to approach Markham with a double overhand feint, and then move into a 3-7 combo.
And they didn't even tell you why your clearance was revoked? No. So
You should have been there, man.
Nah, I don't like that spicy tarfish food.
Man, I don't know.
This way, sir.
Last thing this is.
Captain Wyeth, your brother isn't in the briefing room yet, and I was told to give you a quick refresher on sidearms use.
I've already been trained.
You've been trained in hand-to-hand combat too, but it looks like you forgot. A lot.
Now we're gonna do some basic sight coordination training. I know, it's baby stuff. But I gotta check you off on the remedial test before we can move on to anything dangerous. Or fun. Okay, Captain. I need to calibrate the range to your weapon sight. Please target each of the colored lights as they appear. As the colored lights appear, Captain, I'm going to need you to fire at the corresponding enemy See the red light? You fired the red guy? Yada, yada, yada. You can't figure this one out. You'll be required to wear a helmet at dinner. Treat. It sounds like your presence is requested down to the Tactical Combat Training Room, sir. Please move to the open elevator to proceed to the TCT room.
Can't believe it. Colony wars.
Welcome to the Lurium Sky Station Holographic Tactical Combat Training Room. Here you'll be confronted with enemy combatant sims, sequenced along urban combat protocol vectors. They'll be using live ammo, Captain, so please take the time to familiarize yourself with the medical stations located around the arena. They'll provide you with a burst of Type 4 nano.
Stinking pilots.
Thus
Real brave, drop me off in the middle of the fight and run home. I can't stand it.
Please proceed through either of the apertures and arm yourself with the provided weapons to begin your training. The doors will open momentarily. Standard military issue Bowser C-41, a 90 caliber concussion pistol with armor-piercing rounds. Okay, I'm gonna send in your first squad of combatants. These sims are set on a primary level, Captain. Let's find out how you got your rank. Your big brother hasn't shown up yet. Engage. So, you're interested in the big boy guns, huh? This is the Talmadge 50-08, a nasty little tank killer that loads up to 3 molly-packed self-propelled rockets. Congratulations, Captain Wyeth. I'm sending in another troop of digital bad guys at a higher tactical setting. You've got an audience, Captain. A group of Marines just showed up, and they're itching to go head-to-head with you. Sounds like you've been making friends in the local bar. As soon as you're done playing around in there, come join me back in the TCT control room and we'll get you prepped for live combat. Okay, now that you're done playing with toys, let's get down to business. Looks like Bud and his squad swapped practice sessions with the next group scheduled to be in here, just to play with you. What an honor. This will be a live combat exercise. Your weapons will be replaced with synaptic stun pistols on a lower setting, but there is still a chance of injury in this scenario, so please use caution and restraint. But also be aware that you'll be sorely mocked for anything less than victory.
Hey, little brother.
The other team is now set up, Captain Wyeth, and if I'm not mistaken, your esteemed brother just entered. Welcome, sir. It's an honor just to have you here. Will you be joining your the captain for the next round?
Yeah.
Very well, sir. Please, arm yourself with a stunner and enter the arena.
He's on top, up there! It's on the stairs! The stairs!
Good work, Gideon.
The game was rigged!
It's always rigged against grunts like us, bud. Get used to it.
Maybe there's a reason I'm an officer and you're not.
I'm sick of emos like you showing no respect for the soldiers that do all the grunt work!
Hey, lose the pistol! This isn't the time, bud!
The gun! Get the gun! The gun! Get the gun!
This way, sir.
The research group is...
All right, Olsen. I want you to approach Markham with a double overhand feint and then move into a 3-7 combo.
And they didn't even tell you why?
You should have been there, man.
Nah.
Man.
This way, sir.
Gun! Get the gun! The gun! Get the gun!
Cease firing. We've called a medical officer and the MPs.
You didn't have to kill him.
Your friend was shooting to kill. You didn't want him dead, why didn't you stun him? You did the right thing, Gideon. This guy was gonna keep coming after you.
He's dead. We've already reviewed the session vids. Clear case is self-defense.
He picked a fight with Bud in a bar.
We saw the vids. We know who had it in for who. Now get out of here if you don't want to get arrested yourself.
Should have been there, man. Over there.
Nah, I don't like that spicy tart.
Let me guess. Heartburn?
Yeah, I'm feeling a lot better. First time in orbit? Well, technically no.
Some sort of fusion
I did a
weapon.
ring survey of the alpha level
vacuum modulators on the barrel.
Attention. You can come in now, Ambassador Landwell.
Thank you, Major.
My men will have this under control, but we don't know what to expect. I want you properly armed. This is the Haze Blaster. It's still in prototype, but these have been tested, and they work. If things go wrong, our assignment is to protect the Ambassador. Your assignment is to return to the ship and get it ready for takeoff.
suis bez kované desbek mazan. Agak possess.
Here, you put it in your ear. You're expendable.
Thanks.
Gideon used to put shiny things in his ear when he was a baby, too.
Okay, that doesn't feel good. It's taking root.
Das ist was it say? Now, do you understand me?
Yes, I do.
What's she saying?
It's the universal translator. It's painless.
Sisters and brothers, prepare yourselves. What we have searched for so long, we now will see. Please, beg the glorious human visitors to enter. We've searched a long time. Many lifetimes our people have looked for you. Glorious humans, survivors.
Kalem, you are proven right, though I doubt it. These appear to be humans.
Please, don't kneel to us. It's wrong.
We came in hope to save you from the Seekers, but we failed.
The Seekers?
Those who destroyed your ancient homeworld.
We thought our voyage was secret, but as soon as we received your broadcast signals, someone on our ship sent a message capsule. Now, they will come, and this time, they will leave no survivors.
How long do we have?
Maybe 2 days. Probably less.
2 days? What can we do in 2 days?
This is a great tragedy. You will all be killed.
What kind of weapons will they be using?
They throw rocks.
Rocks? They throw rocks?
Asteroids.
If there's nothing we can do, then why did you come?
Gideon, you're not the ambassador.
If there's nothing we can do, then why did you come?
The Aurelian people are ashamed to have brought such calamity upon glorious humans. We pray to all the gods that some of you survive.
How? How will we survive?
I promise, all that we can do to help human survivors, we will do.
On the whole, I'd say that went pretty well. Apart from finding out that the human race is doomed, everybody was polite, and they were really apologetic about getting us all wiped out.
We're not wiped out yet. We have weapons.
Our ships have the power to blast small asteroids out of the way.
That's better than nothing.
It is nothing.
Look, we're not going down without a fight.
May all your enemies lose their way.
It will be a great victory if any humans survive.
What the?
So much for 2 days. Time to abandon his ship!
No way! They're blowing up the escape capsules anyway. We might as well just stick with the ship.
We're a big fat target, and half the maneuvering rockets aren't responding.
So it'll be an ugly landing.
You're the expert on ugly landings. You take us in.
Are you all right?
I have a heartbeat. My right knee won't hold me.
I've got you. Come on.
That was the lousiest landing I've ever seen.
Warning. Station orbit
What
is
difference will it
unstable.
make if we get the ambassador
Please
safe?
stay down.
I guess they won't understand.
Stay back. Stay back. I don't know if I can...
Give me your weapon.
That's your plan? Give the gun to the cripple?
Look, I'm a better shot. And you're too busy helping me walk.
Someday you're gonna trust me.
Come on, let's move.
Everybody else in there with the Seekers.
And how many of them do you think we're gonna get out of there alive?
The floor's been blown out. We've gotta climb down.
It's a good thing your leg's not useless. Otherwise, this would be really difficult. Doesn't look like Olivia's here.
I'll stay here and help protect the pods. You go get Olivia.
No, Ethan. You go now. Separate pods.
Don't be stupid. I can't trust these guys to hold a pod for you. Now hurry.
Wish me luck.
Wait. You'll need this more than I will. Find Olivia and get back fast. Leave me and go back for her. You have your orders.
Then I guess you're in on our fight. Can you use that thing? Obeying orders is as good a way to die as any. Stand back!
Egan, Is Olivia still down in the science center?
They're scanning everybody! They're taking most of the scientists!
But Olivia, is she?
I haven't seen her. But if she's there, she's in trouble.
Are there any escape pods left?
Lots. Go for it.
Hold the line, men!
Hey, gorgeous.
You shouldn't have come back for me. We'll never make it to the escape pods from here.
Don't worry. Ethan is holding one for us. better go back into that room.
Where are the soldiers I left here?
I killed them.
Why don't you little worms give up and die?
And miss the chance to kill monsters like you?
Yes, I am a monster. The only question now is, do I kill you quickly, or do I pull you apart with my bare hands?
Look who this is. The guy who killed Bud.
Hurry! Get to the escape pods! The station's going down!
Come on! A little farther.
I hope a few thousand of them fry when the station burns up on re-entry.
Gideon! You found her!
Ethan! You're not dead! Not for lack of trying. Get her into a pod.
I can run it alone.
Shooting gallery between here and the pods. I have to be with you to cover you.
So take her and go.
Help your brother.
I'm dead? Please tell me so I don't have to keep going.
You're alive, I'm alive.
We're in the middle of nowhere, and I can't walk real good right now.
So sit there and rest while I look around.
We've got to get out of here.
My leg is still busted up. We're gonna need some wheels if we want to get to Bar Han within the year.
I think I see a port station over there. You wait here. I'm going to requisition something. I hope Ethan finds this one acceptable. He's got leather seats.
just getting revenge for all the wedgies. That was a long time ago, kid. Go left up here. Revenge for all the wedgies. That was a long time ago, kid. Go left up here. Go left up here. Nice. Go left up here. Go left up here. Remind me to never let you touch my convertible. Nice.
You two were the only ones on that pod?
Yes, sir. We were with Ambassador Landwell.
You two were the pilots? Ethan and Gideon Wyeth?
Yeah.
That definitely takes precedence over my mission. Get these toys turned around! We're getting these two heroes on board!
Ethan needs medical attention.
I'm fine.
As you can see, he's delirious.
Alright, get the casualty into that scythe and get him to the medic at the base.
I'm not gonna go to some med center while Gideon gets all the glory.
Nobody in government wants you to bleed all over their fancy office carpet. Now shut up and get some treatment so you're actually good for something when it's time to fight again.
Well, when you explain it calmly and reasonably.
Hey, Flyboy, are you coming or are you waiting to catch a plane?
I'm gonna try to avoid those from now on. You guys mind if I drive?
This guy's got some balls. Let's go, Paulson. Corporal wants us at ComSense Stat.
Wait, you guys headed over to the command center? Supposed to meet Admiral Torn there.
Whoa. You Wyeth?
Yeah?
Hop in, sir. There's a general call out to bring you in. My apologies for the,
Don't worry about it, soldier. We flyboys tend to deserve our reputation as jerks.
Sir, are you joining us?
Said we'd give you a ride, not give you a car.
The axle is busted. Load out and take up position, Marines. Looks like we're taking a long way back to ComSense.
Do we gotta take Flyboy with us?
Take your position, soldier.
I think we got a valid code clearance for the big AA gun over there, Lieutenant.
Unlock it. We may need some covering fire to get out of here.
Yes, sir.
Yes?
Sir, Captain Gideon Wyeth reporting.
Gideon Wyeth? Thought we had his brother. I must say I'm fairly surprised to see you here in one piece. Sounds like you've had an interesting trip through high orbit to get here. We'll have to discuss that sometime.
Yes, sir.
For now, I need to know who these bastards are and what they want. The few reports I was able to pick up from Lurium before she fell are sketchy at best. They've hit every major population center, every military base. We've never seen this kind of military power before. You were on the ambassadorial shuttle, right, Captain?
Yes, sir. The species we met with seemed to be...
Species? So the reports of this being an entirely different group of buggers are true?
Yes, sir. This new element seems to be concerned with some sort of scanning of the human brain. It appears that they're searching for something. I witnessed multiple... targets. Both military and civilian summarily executed following the scanning.
Searching for something. Some of my advisors have put that idea forward as well. Have you seen them take any prisoners?
General, sir. Priority line from Deep 4. Wideband coded urgent, sir.
Thanks, Private. This is Torn. Yes, that would explain the withdrawal, sir. But what about our ballistic... all gone? Yes, sir. Thank you. I suggest you find a way off planet as soon as you can, son.
Sir?
I'm telling you now before the panic starts. Find a ship. The sirens will be starting shortly.
But what about you, sir? Can I...
I'll be staying here, Captain. This is going to be something to see. Really something.
Han better than I do. Where's the nearest military launch platform?
The ships will all be spoken for and blocked off. We need to get over to the civvy sector and hotwire something. That's our only chance.
Did you seriously just say hotwire?
I'm just saying we'll need to get on a ship using any means necessary.
Where do you think you're going?
Hey! We need to get out of here.
Who doesn't? Ask him if we have any room.
You don't understand. We were on the alien contact ship. We have information that may be crucial to the survival of—
How do I know you're not lying to try and grab my ship like these jerks?
Listen,
Let me handle this, kid. I'm Ethan Wyeth, flight commander of the—
I know who you are.
Okay. And this is my brother Gideon. Please, Captain.
Steele. Captain Marin Steele. You should have said something earlier, Mr. Wyeth. With all the flak coming down, I could use some men who can handle dorsal cannons in a dogfight.
I imagine you'd like some help prepping for takeoff?
Sure. Do you think you can handle keeping our boarding ramp free from any more uninvited visitors? The engine's hot. Let's move.
Here we go.
Hang on, it's gonna get rough. Okay, let's punch a hole through this mess. Now what? Enemy fighters headed this way. Take the guns!
I'm on it.
Oh. That was close.
Are you ready yet, Wyeth? Let's see if you can give me enough open space to get out of here in one piece.
There's two more headed back our way.
I'm on it. Let's move fast. Let's move!
Not too bad, Wyeth. Maybe I'll keep you around. Okay, I think we're clear. Where's everyone? Where's everyone else? StatCom, do you read? Come in, StatCom. I'll try military channels.
Be advised, we are tracking something different. This thing is huge and coming in even faster than the others. Report to evacuation points immediately.
Wyeth, get up here! Okay, we need to get in touch with any other ships that made it past. Can we do that? Is anyone there? Can someone hear me? What's going on? Is our comm unit busted? I wonder if the shock from the...
Hold on! Go back. I think I can tell what they're saying.
What?
And my brother got an alien party favor stuck in his ear while we were on their ship. Helps him understand their weird language. What are they saying, Gid?
It's a call. A plea for any surviving human ships. They offer assistance and they want to...
Assistance? You can't be serious.
No. These are the first beings that we met with. They're friendly. Almost too friendly. We were welcomed onto their ship like gods. I think they were trying to warn us of the attack.
So, I'm supposed to believe that there are not only one, but two advanced alien species out there with a simultaneous interest in little old Adamea. I mean, millions of years go by without so much as a hello there from the great beyond, and for some reason, they both picked today to come out of the closet?
They're aliens. Our first contacts. We're trying to get here first to warn us.
Nice timing.
And now they may be our only chance of surviving. How many days worth of O2 does this ship hold? You think we have enough fuel to find a habitable planet in the next star system over?
You're asking me to trust an impression you got from a handshake.
Captain, listen to the comm. The rest of the bands are silent. There's no one else out there.
Call your friends, Gideon.
Greetings, Exalted Ones. Our supply of translation implants was lost aboard the mothership, so we pray gesture will suffice.
Sir, I was on the diplomatic shuttle and was able to get one before all hell broke loose.
Interesting. Our joy in this association can only be overshadowed by the monstrous tragedy you have suffered.
The Ankal, the beings who savaged your world. They prefer the benevolent title of Seeker. It is a term which the civilized universe has never been able to see past.
Until now, when the Galactic Senate hears of this, that our long-held suspicions are true.
Patience, my friend. We will deal with further strategies when we reach Aurelia. Until then, we have honored guests hungry for comfort and truth. I imagined you would eventually find me here.
Earlier you mentioned something. Something about hidden powers?
I am a remnant of the ancient religion, human. All of the civilized races have individuals with the seeds of this power. Our prophecies say that the humans are the originators and the masters, and that through them, our own shall blossom.
Do you have this gift?
I do, human. It is my hope that with it, I can kindle something inside of you.
Well, I've never been any good at magic tricks.
Oh no, human. This is something far greater than any trick. This is your purpose, and it courses through every cell of your body.
Okay, so what can you do? With this power, I mean.
Gideon, this is the sum total of a being's undeniable confidence, a power which, if harnessed, can bend all the energy of the stars to your disposal.
So this power is a weapon?
Interesting that you would infer that. So, the human would have me teach him?
Hold on. I'm not a believer yet.
Very well. See the shell here on the table in front of you? Watch. never been able to sustain it for so long. Are the sayings true?
Sayings? Hey, how are you...
And through their presence shall all be made